All right, welcome to it, everyone. We are back live at the Leather Pocket for the Norm Doucette Fundraising Weekend, Day 2. And we've got a good first match here. Stephanie Toy taking on Derek Moore. Looks like Steph's got the first break. Race to 5 here, alternate breaks. Round 1. And so we will be live all day on Facebook and YouTube, guys. Make sure you're sharing the stream lots for us. Get the word out there. If you guys would like to send in a donation for Norm, you can send it to qsportslive@gmail.com. We'll make sure it gets to him. Oh, I feel like she should break again. Or Derek should break. There we go. Just don't try to run that table out.
Yeah, you don't have to humiliate me. I'll do it myself.
So I'll get the comments loaded up here on the YouTube as well so I can follow along with both. And I'll hang out with you guys for this match. I'm also going to play in the event, so I think they got me sitting for the first round so I can hang out with you guys. And then I'll be up in a little while. Welcome, Eric. Everyone else tuning in Saturday afternoon. Should have some really great pool today, including this match, of course. If you guys have followed along with the Q Sports Live International Pool League and watched any of the Ghost matches, you might have caught both of these players playing in Grant's basement there. Grant and Stephanie's basement. Nice 7-foot table there. So I wonder what Derek's going to try to do with that 2-ball. I think he was hoping to get on the 5 in the side to develop it, but not a problem now. Steph shot. Let me know if you guys can hear the music too much in the background. Hopefully you can't hear it. I'll try to talk as much as I can. Drown it out. Good match on the other table as well. We have Georgios taking on Johnny Andrick. I'll give you guys this other view so you get an idea what's going on over there as well. Let me know which view you guys like better. I think our camera is a little clearer on this view, so I'll sort of leave it there for most of the time. Let's see what Steph does. She nudges the 2 out of the way of the 11, but that ball is in a really tricky spot to get on. I don't think she has a shot here. The 9 in the corner. Tough to play any kind of position on the next ball. If you pot this, you kind of just get stuck down there. What a shot, though. What a fantastic pot. That was not easily achieved. Little unlucky that she didn't bounce out a little further and have the 12 down here, but she might be able to figure out some kind of containing safe or possibly jump at the 12. I don't think the jump to the 12 does much good. It's a shot to nothing. You can't really get shape from it without drawing back and picking a little tiny window. Just gonna share the stream a little bit here to a few different groups. Hopefully you guys are sharing as well. So Derek's gonna open with this 2-ball. Then he'll probably shoot the 5, then the 1. Use the 3 to get on the 8. Unless he rolls too far for the 5, then he'll have to shoot the 3 first, which is okay. Just don't want to end up with too much angle on the 5 is all. And got to flirt with the 8-ball a little bit here, which he did. He's perfect. Soft draw out here to take the first game. He's going to get to break again too. This is alternate breaks. Race to 5 on both sides, double elimination tournament. Playing for our good friend Norm Doucette. We got some great silent auction items in the room. Some shirts, poster, some cues. Come check it out if you guys are in the area. Stop by. Leather Pocket Billiards on Edmonton Trail. We'll see what Derek does with the break here. Just smashing head ball, I would imagine. Breaking from pretty far over. Let's see, he cut it a bit. Oh, and it's a mess over there. It's a mess. Steph's gonna get the first shot, I think. Oh, did he make a ball? Did make a ball. Well, the 13 could open the 9. I believe it's the 9 tied to the red 3 ball. That's what he's going to do. Always nice to try to play the breakout on the first shot. That didn't work out as good as it could have. I'm not sure the 9 ball passes the 3 into the upper left. Can't really shoot it now. It's a pretty steep cut. He took a look at the 11. I'm not sure he can see the 11. I don't think the 15 passes by the 11. So he's in a bit of a spot here. If the 9 goes, he could cut it with inside and just crash the 13 ball. Or that's got to be the 14 ball, sorry. 9-14 up there by the 8. Oh, he tried to play the in off. That would have been a crafty little shot if he had have executed it. So everybody's pretty quiet out there in Facebook and YouTube land. Hopefully you guys can all hear me. Let me know if the sound is okay and the picture is okay. These beautiful diamond tables they make watching pool real easy. Such a clean picture of that blue cloth. Steph with a great chance here. She's going to have to do something with the 3, but I think the 5 leads her to the 3 in the upper right. So if she can shoot the 7 now, I believe. Kind of some soft left spin to play the 4 next to get straight on the 5. I mean, the 8 ball's in a bit of a weird spot too, so you do want to play the 5-3 last. All right, they're alive in Facebook land. Thanks, everyone. Mike, Anthony, Randy, Thomas, Bing, Robert, or should I say Bob from Hawaii. Thank you guys for tuning in. much appreciated as we hold these events to raise some money for our good friend, Mr. Doucette. Fantastic shot from Steph there, really well controlled. What she needs to do is go look at what angle she needs on the 3. Yeah, wander over there, that's good. Good, good. Gotta double check, especially on these last couple balls, you gotta be sure. Give it the be sure. Bing, Norm's doing well. He seems to be doing better. He was out last night and played in the event. I believe he got, I want to say, 4th place. He played really well. So the energy levels are starting to get back up, and he's getting out with his friends again, which is great. We missed him for sure. Staple in the Calgary pool community. So Steph sort of crashed into the 8 a little, just flicked it. I think she was trying to hit it full and nudge it up table, but now she has to 2-rail it into the bottom left. Or she's playing safe, but yeah, she played the safe. I don't mind that. And she left it in a really good spot. The problem is Derek's very smart, crafty player. He's probably not going to let her see a much better shot than what she had there. Yeah, and that's kind of what you expect from Derek. He's smart. He plays the game well. You started it, he says. So she can kick this towards the left side pocket, the left middle. Maybe even keep the cue ball down table as somewhat of a 2-way. Dempsey. He says we're all so lucky. I don't know, cash games are fun too, pal. You should make your way out west one of these days. Plenty of cash games to go around. I'll see if Derek can clean these up to take a 2-0 lead. The only tough ball is a 10. Yeah, I like what he did there. Nudge it. It was in a weird spot. Now it's in a great spot. No problem, Bing. Yeah, Norm's a good friend to a lot of the pool community here. We definitely love the guy. Good shot there from Derek, kept it simple. Now all he needs to do is pot this ball with a stop shot. Nearly overcut it. He looked a little concerned. 2-0, Mr. Moore. This is the man of the hour himself, Mr. Doucette. If you guys get a chance, come stop by, say hi. He'll be here tomorrow. We'll have the Scotch doubles tomorrow, starting at noon. He's a little worn out from last night. It was a long day, so he's not going to be popping by today, but he'll be back tomorrow. All right, Steffi to break, trailing 2-0. It's still a long way to go here. She can definitely work her way back into this match. If the 14 didn't sit on top of the 4, this was going to be a much easier out. It's still very workable for low ball. And the 5 being the opener, possibly the 2. Possibly the 2. I can't really tell. The 6-7 looks a little funny. Maybe the combo goes. It's definitely never a strike table because you have no opener. Yeah, that was always going to be a little tricky, but she's got a shot here. She's got the 6 to the bottom left. Tricky position again to get on the next ball. Brian, you're absolutely correct, sir. I've been to a lot of different pool communities for sure, as have you, Brian. And none of them are quite like Calgary. I was just talking about that outside with someone because they had a fundraiser at Hidden Spot last weekend. And I just love how, you know, it doesn't matter what people's beliefs are or what part of, you know, what pool room they're a part of or what game they like. It just doesn't matter when it comes to something like that. We all just get together and we just help out our friend. Jesse, I'm not really sure, pal. I'm not really sure. Wants to know when the VP thing will be gone. So Steph is in a real pickle now. She got a little unlucky because she made a really good shot on the 3 and just slipped through the window there and didn't get a rub that she needed. And now she's looking at like a combo into the side, I believe. Very tough. Oh, she hit it really good. That was not far off. And she's kind of covered that top right for the 15 ball anyway, so Derek will have to do a little work here. He'd love to be able to open with the 10 in the side here, yeah. Then he can use the 11 to nudge the 15 and be on the 9. Oh, he's rolling pretty far. Well, he can do that later. He's still got that, looks like the 9 ball near the left side pocket. That's kind of an insurance ball when he does decide to move the 15. I let this one get away from him a bit. Yeah, possibly this 9 first now. Short side on the 15, that's a good shot. I like what he did there, just getting on that ball that was on the right side rail on the first shot. That way he could clear the pocket for this 15 later on. He didn't have to move any balls. Certainly always best in this game to not bump balls. If you can just pick them apart, it's much more predictable than moving them. It's a touch further than you would like, but let's get the side view quick here. Should be okay. It's pretty soft. He held it for the side pocket. That surprises me. I thought he would go around that. Looked like it skidded just a little bit. It looked like it turned. Yeah, just a little skid. He said it too. Steph's really got to make a good pot on this 2. doesn't have to do too much here. Just leave a shot on the 4 because the 8's right over the side. That's a clean shot. Really well done. Not as easy as she made it look. Oh, but she just jabbed that one a little. I think she could have been okay to just roll it in. Hard to see from where I am, but I think she had to just roll it maybe and take a bit of a longer shot on the 8. Because the 8 was right over the hole. She didn't have to do much. Make sure you guys check out Nick's Q Innovation on Facebook. He's got all kinds of cool stuff going on. New shafts, new cues. If you're looking at getting repair work, he's definitely the man. Yeah, he also sells all the little knickknacks like gloves and chalk and all that fun stuff too. Make sure you tell him Q Sports Live sent you. Derek goes to the second ball. Oh, and the cue ball got kissed to a very awkward spot. So a tough opener here. Looks like a 1 in the side's the only shot. Yeah, Norm was on one of those championship teams. That's right, Bing. Calgary is a powerhouse, especially for the small table game. But I think we're slightly underrated in the big table game too. There's a ton of good big table players here. I don't think the whole world knows that yet. They think we're just bar box players. What a shot by Steph to go in off that ball like that. So crafty. And yeah, Bing, I've got to play on a team with Norm who went super deep in a BCA event once in the Open. With John Pay Pompey and Andy Chow. Back in the Andy Chow days. We get something like, I want to say 5th, 6th in the Open. Oh, Steph got stuck on that 7, so now she only has this combo, I think. Quite a bit of distance there, but it might be in a good line with the pocket, which it is. What a shot. 8 ball is going to be weird, so she wants to save this ball near the side for last, the 10 ball. She's going to cut this 13 and try to get right where her hand is to play the 11 next. Oh, it got away from her again. Uh-oh, don't do it. Aye. The only city to win BCA and VNA in the same year. Certainly been done. Certainly. I know, like, the girls' teams have won quite a bit at BCA. Already packed. That's right, Warren. I remember hearing the stories of already packed. I love hearing those stories. Pool's just been so great in Calgary for so long. I'm super lucky to play on a team with a great bunch of guys that keep winning that VNE event over and over again. It's a lot of fun. And we just have a blast together. Lots of good laughs. But it's nice to see that, 28 years apart, Calgary's still winning. Uncharacteristic miss from Derek there. Let's see what Steph can do. She's kind of got to play rail first to make the 11, but how do you get shape? The combo is pretty thin, I think, on the 11. Yeah, shooting over top of this ball makes it 10 times harder, too. Oh, but this could potentially buy her another shot. This is a really tricky cut on this 3, the cue ball near the rail. Excuse me, guys. There's the man there, Normie. Hope you got some rest, pal. Warren says the other team was Stinky's dream team. Kirkland, Greenlee, Bernie, Dave Martin. There's a lot of world champs kicking around in Calgary. Let me tell ya. Okay, 4-0, Mr. Moore. Well, if you guys are looking for something to do during the lockdown or not lockdown or pandemic or whatever they're calling it nowadays, we started this because we wanted players to have something to do, play at their house while the pool rooms were closed. But we also had the vision that this will be around forever. Ghost League can be a very big thing. I think it's the ultimate form of practice. So if you guys are interested, get your game on. Check out CSLIPL.com for all the info. Next session starting November 1st, so plenty of time to get registered. Lots of different options, different divisions depending on skill level, different games, singles, teams, sanctioned with BCA as well as ACS and CCS. So you can get your sanctioning to play, team event in ACS, CCS, and you can get sanctioned to play singles in those events as well as in BCA. Not sure what's making our camera flicker like that. I'll have to figure that out in between matches here. I've seen it happen a couple times. A small flicker. Let's see what Steph can do here. She's completely out of time to make a move. It's now or never. She's just been getting some tough rolls too. Like, that was a good shot, and she just got a horrible rub, She didn't deserve to be shooting over this ball. This is a nightmare of a shot with the rest. I'll give you guys the side view so you get a better idea what's going on here. Because this is so hard to cue with the rest. Yeah, it needs to be on its side. You're like jacked up. You can't even see the ball. Can't even see where you're hitting because the cue is in the way. Super tough. Yeah, that's the first thing she said too. Can't even see it. Such a hard shot. What's up, Johnny Kaskaman in the house? I'll see if Derek can close this one out. He's never been known to give mercy, but if there was ever a time, it's now. Does he have a heart? He's stroking the ball well. Oh, Normie, don't worry about making it today. We know it was a long day yesterday, for sure. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Nobody expected you to be here for all 3 days, buddy. And we're happy to do it, pal. We love you too, man. I see Billy Thompson's in there watching the comments. Norm, I owe you a hug from Billy. And Alana. And I think we'll see Grant on the mic in a little bit here. I think when this match is done, I'll probably be up, I would assume. So then we'll probably have Grant or Steph sit in next. That's right, pal. Get some rest. You got to snap off that Scotch doubles tomorrow. Let's see what Derek's eyeing up here. Tricky little shot on this 4. It's pretty thin cut. You got to watch you don't crash that stripe near the bottom left corner. He misses it by a long shot, that crash in the stripe. Oh, that's not a favorable roll. This time, he's going to be going straight into that stripe. No avoiding it now. If you guys are just tuning in, we're live at the Leather Pocket in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Watching the Norm Doucette Fundraiser. This is day 2. We got 8 ball going on the 7-foot. Last night we had 9 ball on these tables, won by John De La Cruz. 27 players showed up last night. Great crowd. We got 17 today, which is still a good turnout. We should have lots of great pool today. 8 ball on these tables can be very tricky. Usually comes down to who's patterning best and who's breaking best. This is 15 ball for Steph near the 8. That's going to be a tricky ball to get on, especially if she loses the 13. Can she play this 15 in the corner? I think she can. And just don't get crazy with the cue ball. Just try to kind of stop right where the 8 is. Take the little cut on the 13. Tough shot. Real tough shot. You just don't want to flick the 8 first. Warren, you got a great memory for those players. That's awesome. I love hearing those stories, too, about those old teams. Let's see. In 1993, I was 4 years old. I didn't even know what pool was. If you said pool, I would have thought swimming pool. No problem, Warren. You're doing your part just by tuning in, pal. No mercy, he says. So we have confirmed Derek does not have a heart. Heartless.
Sorry, everybody.
Said we've confirmed Derek does not have a heart. No mercy, heartless.
I had my chances.
All right, guys, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'll just shut down, restart for the next match. If you haven't already, make sure you like and follow on the Facebook, subscribe on the YouTube.